Hey guys, Rusty here at Ugly HP. Today we have a 96 Honda Civic manual transmission. We're changing out the vehicle speed sensor. Now, this doesn't look like the one they sent us from the parts store, so we have to get it out first to match it up. We only have to pull this bolt that's way over here. It's 10 millimeter. Let me get my ratchet and stuff and we'll pull it out. Very awkward spot to get leverage. Come on, any day now. So we'll just twist this thing to work it out. There it is. Let me match it up and then we'll see if we have to get to slide the new one in. Okay, so here's what we got. I don't want to show y'all guys where I got that. Just in case, copyright stuff. So, here is our old one. Here is our new one. Obviously we have a difference here. Mainly in depth. We're about that far off. So, what I have to do is I have to look into actual aftermarket parts and see if this is going to be an issue before we slide it in. So, I'm going to check into that, make some phone calls, make sure that this is just an updated part and there's not a difference in it. But when you're dealing with stuff like this, sometimes that why is it matching up now? I guess I must have pulled it out. That might be what's scaring me right there. Maybe we just had a false alarm. Yeah, I think we just had a false alarm. Alright, so now that you guys helped me discover that I had this poked out and this was poked in, yeah, that would have been it. Okay, so, on to putting this guy in then. Now, per instruction says that, and I don't see who would do this, but if this thing is not all the way seated down before bolting it down, it will damage the inside of the transmission, is what it is saying. I guess a lot of people are just using the bolt to help push it down. A lot of times you just got to keep on wiggling these back and forth so the gears line up, and eventually they'll spin right into place. But let me shove the camera back down there and we'll get this thing back down and get it in. Basically want to just go straight down with it. Let it kind of guide its way in. See, we're all the way down. I can move it up and down freely, so I know I'm all the way down. Now that I'm twisting it back and forth. There's no gap down there or anything. So I know I safely have it all the way in. So all I have to do now is just put my hold down screw in. Sorry about that false alarm. Sometimes you know, if you don't double check parts, you'll get it all the way together. Or shit, you can get it apart and have a customer wait and have to wait, 3 days for the correct part. And you don't want to be putting it together. And I've made the mistake a couple of times. You're putting it together and the part looks the same, but once you get it all the way together and you're plugging in your electrical connector, that connector is different. Then you gotta take it all the way apart. I already tested the connector, so I know the connector plugs in. This connector you squeeze at the top. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's hard to tell. It's got the top squeeze, not the center squeeze like some of the Hondas do. So, all in place. We didn't have to remove anything from the air duct. Air ducts all together. So you're able to just snake this out. Now this is on a manual transmission. Automatic might be a little bit different. But there you have it. Vehicle speed sensor. We had to do this one because it was doing, the cluster was doing this when you're going down the road. Checked out the signal through the scanner, and the scanner was showing that it was just all over the place. So that should take care of it. Check us out on Facebook. Hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, keep wrenching.